It doesn't really matter whether or not if you're left-handed or right-handed. I am left-handed, but I will also be flipping these videos around for my right-handed viewers. Starting off, in order to use your needle, you want to use your dominant hand. Your second hand will be the one that you're actually running your tension through. So first we're going to make a slip knot, and that way it can be completely undone. So make a loop, pull all the way through, and then tighten. Make your loop a little bit larger than your actual hook. That way it makes it a little bit easier to get in and out of. Now, in order to control your tension, you're going to run your yarn string, through your fingers. So, holding your palm up, it's going to be over your pinky, below your ring, above your middle finger, and then behind your index finger, which makes it be on top here. You want your tension to remain the same as you're working. This takes a little bit of time. Sometimes it's easier to have more tension. If you want less, if you're a tight grip like I am, you can drop it off of that pinky. So first you're going to come in with your hook, grab a hold of your yarn and pull it through the loop. Again, pull it through the loop. Grab a hold of your yarn and pull it through the loop. Now it's starting to get sloppy. So now I'm going to readjust my grip. If I keep my grip here closer to where I'm working, then that helps with my tension and my grip. So 2, and then 3, and now it's starting to get sloppy again. So now I'm going to readjust my grip. 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now what you're looking for is a consistent stitch across your work. When you first start out, if you're anything like me, your stitches are going to be all over the place. You're going to have some really tight ones that you can barely get your needle hook through. And then you're going to have some that are quite a bit larger. But as you can tell, that's going to make for a little bit, it's just not going to be as pretty when you're finished. You want all of your stitches to be as close to the same as possible. So you will continue to practice your chain stitches until they are all about the same stitch size. And as you learn, you'll begin to control that tension with greater ease. So first things first, get comfortable making your chain stitches. When I was little, my mom could not teach me. I had to learn just by looking at what she was doing and then trying to copy it, which drove both of us crazy. But but I used to have tons of these chains that would just be all over the house and probably drove her crazy because I was always stealing her yarn. But yeah, the first thing you want to learn is consistency throughout your chain. Once you learn a consistent stitch and all of your stitches look about the same, that's when you know you can go to lesson number 2.